Hello, computer internet. Welcome back to more Spyro. Oh wait, I forgot about skill points. Was there one in there?
I asked you about it.
No, there wasn't. Okay, there's only 2 skill points left, and that's Cannon Speedway and Ripto's Arena.
Which is a perfect, which means not getting hit, right?
Yes, and the Speedway is just doing it under time limit, which means all these last levels don't have skill points, which is convenient for me.
I don't remember you beating Gold. I will say that for a fact. I do not remember it.
Well,
I believe you did. I don't.
To be fair, it went very quick, because like I said, literally all I had to do was...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the juice unlock him from him getting hit by the fireballs and that.
Yeah, because I'm not supposed to have this power-up.
Right.
So, it was a very easy fight.
Right.
That's why I was saying maybe I should at least show how you're supposed to do it.
So, does it carry over to 3, this
No,
super power-up?
It doesn't.
Then why is it in 2?
Because that's that's just the reward they gave you in 2.
But it's not in the 3rd one? I feel like that's like... I don't know, that's just, again, a weird design choice.
Yeah, a little bit.
Also, where are we?
Winter Tundra.
Oh.
This is the... Okay, thank you for lagging. This is the hub world of, the third hub world.
Right.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
This touchy gate. Also, why do I need your help to come through and do all this when Ripto is the size of the professor and Alora easily could have just kicked his ass right then and there?
Because he had bombs.
Right.
And that's basically the only reason. Bombs that he bought from Moneybags, might I add.
Yeah.
I would say Moneybags is bad for playing both sides, but we also kind of did that as well. Not with Ripto, but with the fish and the birds.
Right. But only some of them, I guess?
Yes. One of the levels we were on one of their sides, the other level we were on the other one, sadly.
Listen, to be fair, yeah, we were playing both sides, but Moneybags is literally an arms dealer, man. I mean... Yeah, I would argue that's a little bit worse. Also, how many orbs do you need to...
I probably already have enough to fight Ripto right now, but I want to go through all the levels, because I'm just that kind of completionist.
Yeah, that's fair. And then after this, is it Year of the Dragon is the 3rd one?
Yes.
So who's the boss of that one? Does Ripto make a return, or
no?
Is he?
So okay, here's the thing, right?
Is it Nasty Nork again?
No. So Nasty Nork is dead. Like he's
really?
He's just straight up dead. Yeah.
Like, just dead.
Yeah, we killed him.
Oh. Huh.
Just like we killed Crush and we killed Gulp. They are also just straight up dead.
Is Ripto also?
You see, the thing is, yes, in Spyro 2, we do straight up kill him.
Huh.
And he does not return in the 3rd game. But, for some reason, in, I think it was like, Enter the Dragonfly on PS2, it was handled by a new company, right?
I know the name of that game. I've seen gameplay of that one before.
Yes.
Enter the Dragonfly. I don't remember very much of it, but I definitely know I've seen footage, and I think my cousin played it.
Right. But, so Enter the Dragonfly was handled by a new company.
Mm.
I think it was Insomniac Games made 1, 2, and 3.
Of this? Like, they made these? Or...
No, Toys for Bob handled the remake. Insomniac Games made the original.
That's... Insomniac Games. Wait.
But anyway, Insomniac Games made the first 3 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they did not make any games after that. So all the other Spyro games after Spyro 3 were made by different companies.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they made the 2018 and 2020 Spider-Man games.
Oh, okay.
They also made the Ratchet and Clank series.
Yeah, that sounds right. But hold on, wait. I had a point I was getting at.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because Enter the Dragonfly was made by a different company, they brought back Ripto. Because I guess probably he was like the most popular villain or something, right?
Really?
Yeah. But the thing is, they don't ever explain how he came back. Because we straight up kill him in this game. And he's just back unexplained in Enter the Dragonfly.
Does it take place later, like at some point after these games, or is it like a timeline thing?
It's the alternate timeline came to pass during the Dark Trilogy, which Dark Trilogy would be the one with Cinder. It was like I don't remember what they're called. But
I think the one that I am familiar with, I'm pretty sure it's like the Tale of Two Dragons or something.
yeah. There was like...
That one I think is the second in that Dark Trilogy or whatever, because in the beginning cutscenes and whatnot, you see Spyro and Cinder, and apparently in the previous game they were enemies fighting each other, but in the second game they're stuck working together.
I don't know anything about those games. All I'm going to say is the Dark Trilogy is when they did the new timeline, where basically it was a new canon, right?
Yeah, and all the characters look weirder.
But the other games didn't say anything about a different timeline or different canon, so one would assume that it's following the same canon from the first three. Except for, again, for some reason, Ripto's back even though we kill him. And it's never explained, and it still bothers me. Like, it's like, okay, cool, Ripto's back, I guess, but we killed him. He's literally dead. How is he back? Never explained.
Does it matter?
I guess not, but it's just kind of one of those things. It's like, he's dead. He shouldn't be here. He's dead. Oh, well.
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever, I guess.
I don't know, maybe he's some sort of, like, manifestation of his, like, evil spirit or whatever.
And Crush and Gulp also came back, too.
Oh.
I don't know, it was just because they wanted to bring back the most popular villain, but they didn't really account for the fact that he should be dead.
Crypto really the most popular villain from the Spyro series?
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's for the level, right? That's not...
Yeah, that's the fifth level.
Right, okay. So, what's Moneybags going to teach you this time, or open, or whatever?
He's just going to open up that gate. I'm pretty sure it's for the Speedway. I'm trying to find the last few gems I need, but I guess I'll do this real quick.
One last Speedway.
Yeah, Speedway.
Spyro? It's not that expensive, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cheaper than most of the other things we've had to pay so far.
Yeah.
Money back in no time.
Except you don't, because that's not how that works.
Yeah.
Will win your money back in no time.
I don't know. Well, actually, technically, I do get money from here because
Well, yeah, but it's not like it's like prize money from like a race. It's flying around in this like weird time mission thing.
Yeah. Also, these fireballs also make this easier, because otherwise I'd have to get like right up in them.
You're gonna ram all up in there.
Shit.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Well, that happened. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I only look a little charred.
I'm okay! I'm okay! Crush. I'm still okay!
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'll just go after the Rams for now. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with a movie called The Heavenly Kid?
No, I am not.
Good movie. You should give it a watch sometime.
Okay, what's it about? Interesting description.
Sorry, I don't want to spoil too much of it for you, because it is, in my opinion, actually a really good movie. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy and whatnot, but I don't know, I enjoy it. So the premise is this guy, Bobby Fontaine, right?
Yes.
He's like a 18 to like young 20-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere between the ages of 18 and 22. He dies in a car wreck. And in heaven, one of the, I don't know if he's an angel or what, but one of the other spirits there tells him that he goes into what is essentially their version of like purgatory, right?
Okay.
They call it Midtown. So in order for him to get to Uptown, where, you know, heaven and everything is and whatnot, he's got to complete a particular assignment of helping somebody on Earth and whatnot to, you know, prove his worthiness of going to Uptown, right?
Okay.
So his assignment is he gets assigned to help this kind of like
All right,
nerdy
Spyro,
1980s.
Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now. Okay, Spyro, here's what you gotta do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
He has a whole ass remote control plane with a machine gun on it.
Yeah.
And he couldn't use this to fight back against Ripto?
Yeah, Ripto had bombs.
Okay, but this is a plane.
Yeah, but
With sci-fi, like, laser machine guns on
Yeah,
it.
but you saw the size of those bombs.
Okay, but they're typical, like, little, like, cannonball, like, with a fuse on it bombs, right?
Yeah.
You know, your typical, like, carnival cartoon bomb, as it were.
Yeah.
This is a plane that could fly significantly higher than Ripto could ever reach with one of those little bomb things, right? There's no way he's going to be able to throw it and reach to the height of wherever this plane's at. He could easily just... Whatever, man. Whatever. It's a game for kids.
I was gonna let you do your little rant, and then at the end of it, I was gonna say, yeah, but you saw those bombs, right?
Hey, you nailed all the targets. It must be because you had such a good pup.
I'm just confused as to why he had to fly the plane and you had to shoot the guns from the plane that he was controlling with the remote. Why wouldn't he just have a button that... Whatever.
Anyway, about this movie.
Anyway, so his assignment is he's got to help this nerdy 1980s kid do better, right? He's got to help him, quote unquote, get the girl. He's got to, help him be better as a person.
Sure.
There's not really much more I can tell you, but go give it a watch. It's a good movie.
Okay. I might do sometime, eventually.
And sometime, you're also welcome to come over and we'll sit down and watch it together.
Alright. I feel like there are some other things that I was going to watch with you at some point, but I can't remember what they are right now.
We still need to finish Overlord.
That is true, we never did finish that.
I think there was another one we were watching that we need to finish as well. But I don't remember what.
Yeah.
Oh, Psychic K.
Oh.
Because we watched the first, 2 episodes, I think?
I watched the rest of Season 1, and I was going to watch the rest on my own, but Season 2 onwards do not have a dub.
Oh.
And I tried watching the sub, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're going to be, inside the door. So I tried watching the sub of Psyche K, but the jokes just happen so quickly, because it's such a fast-paced show, right? It is. Trust me, it is. It's such a fast-paced show, and the jokes just go by really quickly, that I found myself having to rewind constantly just so I could read the subtitles and figure out what the fuck's going on. And it's like, fuck, I need the dub for this. I can't watch it subtitled. This is too fast. It's too fast!
See, that's the benefit of being a guy who's used to subtitles because he's hard of hearing.
Jeez. Alright. Anything else to say, me?
That ancient meme of how do you keep up with the subtitles from watching sub? That picture of the what was it, the Rasengan eye or whatever?
Oh, yeah, Rasengan. Yeah.
No, wait, isn't Rasengan the, spirit ball attack thingy?
Yes. Okay, so it's actually, the, oh, shoot, what's the eye thing called? Why is Spyro sliding on the floor right now?
Is he moving or is the floor moving?
He was moving.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Why does this happen?
Found a bug.
It's like the game wants him to sit on a certain tile or whatever, but why? Why is that the tile? His feet are clipping through the whatever. So
Found a bug.
Elora's there, right?
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure she's also here.
Question.
Yeah?
Wait, what?
Spyro, keep collecting those orbs. We can't send you to Dragon Shores until you have enough. Not only will the orbs help power the super portal, but they'll help you break into the castle.
Yeah, I literally just talked to you at the castle. And you opened the door for me.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that's why I did it from up there to from down here, because it's actually kind of like harder to climb the stairs. But yeah. Yep.
Yep.
There's just two of her. There's just two of her. I don't think I ever noticed that when I played the game on PS1. I think it's just like a shortcut.
How did you beat me here so quickly?
Right. Robotic farms.
I'm a fawn, you dork. Robotica Farms.
Oh shoot, I'm like halfway.
Something Fallout reference. Wait. What? What?
Robot bugs and robot farmers.
No. Okay, but hear me out. They're robots, right?
Yeah.
They're robot wasps.
Yep.
And he killed them using regular pesticide. Not like electricity or like some sort of weird like EMP-based kind of, pesticide, which would kind of make sense given they're robots, or oil slick or anything. Just regular old green pesticide gas.
Yep. Because they're bugs, Johnny. What else would you use to get rid of bugs?
Electricity. A bug zapper. That would have actually made more sense. Because they're robots, Nick.
I hate how much sense you make. Because you're absolutely right. A bug zapper would make a lot of sense. Oh, jeez. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think that might actually be the end cutscene. I think they actually do install Bug Zapper at the end, if I remember correctly.
Oh. Okay. Also, it doesn't... It's kind of hard to tell, but it didn't look like the big green ones have stingers?
It's possible that they don't? I don't know, they're just big robots. Who built these robots? Who built the robot bugs? Who built the robot farmers? Who built any of this?
I like to imagine the robots, were, former, I don't know, junkyard, scrap, scarecrows that got put together and whatnot, and they became sentient over time somehow. Or maybe the professor, imbued them with sentience or something. I don't know, he seems like a type that would be, senile enough to attempt to do so for some reason.
Yeah. So normally, in order to get the ones in the air, I'm supposed to pick these up and spit them at them. But I can cheat, so...
Right. It's not a cheat.
It's not a cheat, no, you're right.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
It's a feature, yeah. I unlocked this by 100%ing my last save file,
Yes,
so.
this is your reward.
Yeah.
You get to cheese the entire rest of the game every time you play it.
Yeah. You think none of these episodes have gone up yet, because I still haven't uploaded all Spyro 1.
Right.
So by the time we're recording this...
Yeah, we're on episode 10 or something, the first game.
Yeah, so, do you think anyone's gonna get mad at us for using this power-up to the game, and not playing it, quote-unquote, the right way?
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough. Ow.
Wait, did you take damage from the window?
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
The ultimate anti-horny bonk.
The ultimate anti-horny bonk. Jeez.
But, I don't think you can ground pound through. You probably gotta hit a button or a lever or something to activate what they look kind of like stairs.
Stairs? I think that was a fan. Like a ventilation fan or something.
Oh, maybe. Well, then you're probably gonna turn it on.
Yeah.
Anyway, as for the robot wasps, yeah, I don't know what gave rise to those. I genuinely, some weird, Dr. Robotnik shenanigans, probably.
I mean, yeah, Dr. Robotnik actually does build robot wasps, doesn't he? Like the Badniks.
Is that what they're called?
In Sonic, the Badniks are just his robot army or whatever. That's just the basic enemy name.
Oh.
You got the Ladybug Bandit, the Wasp Bandit, Bandit.
Yeah, he's got like insect-based robot ones that other critters are inside of
Yes.
for reasons.
It's probably explained, but
Not really well.
I don't really understand.
I'm not caught up on the Sonic lore.
And honestly, they kind of went away with that whole thing in later games.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like the first few Spyro, or not Spyro, Sonics that had like the animals trapped in the machines, and I'm sure there was some reason for it.
It was because you had to go run around and rescue all the critters.
I mean, yeah, obviously,
Wow.
but why was the reason he had to put them in the first place? Did they need them to run the machine? How does that work? What kind of technology is this?
I assume that to some certain extent it was so this way that critters would power the machines. It was also a
Okay. Yeah.
as a way to deal with Sonic. It was a sort of like prison cage containment thingy that the critters were like trapped in and whatnot, and the robot designed to house the critters were designed to attack Sonic on sight, I guess.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase
You're a
them
robot
away,
scarecrow.
Spyro?
A farmer Applebee.
Hilarious.
Wow,
The fields
that
are
was.
safe from those flying
Normally I
bugs,
have to
Spyro.
chase them,
Take this doodad I done done.
but
Oh.
again, my power-up.
Mm-hmm. Also, they didn't even look all that threatening. They looked like they were just like basically really large purple flies.
Yeah,
So I'm not convinced they were really actually doing anything to the scarecrow.
do you think I'm doing this game a disservice by playing it this way?
You already asked that. No.
I mean, I asked a similar version, but okay. I didn't quite say, like... I asked if people would get mad, but my follow-up question is, do you think I'm actually, like, doing the game a disservice by making it this easy? Like, it was kind of already easy to begin with, but now this is just, like, kind of a joke, you know?
And
I don't know. I also like, and this is true for, I think, all three of the first Spyro games, literally to beat the level, I just have to get to the end and talk to the guy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't actually have to solve any of their problems.
Nope.
If I wanted to, I could just completely ignore the problems and be like, thanks, Spyro, for helping us. And like, what are you talking about? I didn't do shit. Give me your talisman.
Yeah, I walked from like across the yard.
Yeah,
Anyway, where's your magic trinket, jackass?
great. I don't even... Well, wherever it is, I probably already got the thing from it anyway, because I can just blow the things up with my magic fire. My power fire.
And then he
power.
never got them. Dun dun dun.
I'll get, if I didn't get them, I'll get them eventually, because...
Where did that come from? It's just oh.
How do I get up there? I mean, I'm just taking off from here, but... How?
He had feet.
He did, yeah.
Weird.
There has to
Okay.
be some kind of... There we go. Okay, now I can... There has to be some kind of way to turn these windmills off.
There's a solution. You gotta divert power from the windmills to the
That was interesting.
Did you have two dragonflies for a second?
Maybe? I don't know. There's some kind of weird glitch that happened with the butterflies. I don't know if that made two sparks or if that was a butterfly, but it's something
Sparks,
weird
you
happened.
okay, buddy?
He's fine. Yeah. Bug zapper.
That's not a bug zapper. It's a beacon.
Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
Yes, please. Thank you. Where's your magic gear or whatever?
I told you, the last few levels don't have talismans anymore. every world in the Winter Tundra does not have a talisman.
But I thought you needed to collect all the talismans to break into the castle. That was the whole point.
I needed them to get to the castle in Autumn Springs, but I guess Winter Tundra. So the thing is, they thought I already beat Ripto, right? But then Ripto was like still alive or whatever. But so like.
But when would you have beaten him? You've beaten his 2 goons.
I used to drive my tractor all
So
around
why?
the farm.
Whatever.
Old robot blocked the path.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But anyway, the talismans are only for the first 2 hub worlds. For some reason, every world after the first 2 hub worlds just don't have talismans. They're just orbs. You beat the level, you get more orbs.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
That was close. Oh,
Fuck. Man, right here at the end, too. Okay. Love the lag. I love it. Can you tell how much I love when the game lags?
yeah.
It's the most fun thing in the entire world.
Just grade A meat right there.
Meat.
I don't know.
You're grade A meat.
Thank you. I think. What?
It's the warp ones. Remember these? You hit them and they teleport somewhere.
Sure.
I gotta find where they teleport to.
And break him again?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they don't break in the first place. They teleport away before I can break them or something.
The quantum base.
I mean, speaking of, do you think Outer Wilds should be one of the ones that gets the re-edited treatment?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. There's only like what 10 episodes of that anyway.
Something like that, because we did what, like, a Death of Peace, right? Because it was my playthrough and then his playthrough.
Yeah, you alternated each time you guys died.
And each episode was one of him, one of me, right?
Yeah. So they were decently long. Matter of fact, if we wanted to, we could even cut it up even further, but we don't have to.
I think it's fine as it is. Well, I mean, I think the length of it's probably fine as it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Outer Wilds is one of the ones deserving of having some extra touches and stuff, and some extra TLC added to it.
Yeah. That was a good game.
It was. And, I don't know if I would actually go through and purchase it myself because I've already played through the game and whatnot, but...
And yeah, it's one of those games where, like, once you know everything, you know?
Right.
Like, there's no more secrets you can really unlock because you already know.
Right. I mean, yeah, you can get it for a ship log again or whatever, but it's not really... That really does much. Unfortunately, a lot of good games with... In the case of, like, for instance, Outer Wilds, they're really, really good the more you play them, until you've done everything and then it doesn't have any replay value. Which is a shame. Because I love Outer Wilds.
Yeah. The way I explained it to you and Dylan before we even started playing was, it's a Metroidvania in the sense that instead of getting items that lead you to new areas, you get information that leads you to new areas.
And I would argue that's... I mean, you're correct, but I feel like that's not quite the context you would want going in.
I guess. But it's true, though, isn't it? Like...
I would call it more, instead of going for the weird Metroidvania approach, I would say it's an exploration game based around the mysteries of quantum science.
But the thing is that you can go to all these different planets, right?
Sure.
If you don't know what you're doing, though, you will only get so far. So you go to a different planet to figure out what you can do there. But on those planets, you can figure out what to do on a different planet, and so you go back to that planet, like backtracking, kind of like a Metroidvania, right? With the new knowledge that you've learned, to get to these other areas.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I still feel like in comparison to Metroidvania is just
It's not the most accurate because obviously Metroidvanias are more map-based, I guess. Which
Also,
to be
they
fair,
have these things in cages. Why are they releasing them instead of just burning them?
I don't know, man.
Like, yeah, they have the bug zapper now, but that's to prevent the ones that they don't already have contained from getting out of hand, right?
Yeah.
So why are they... Whatever. Also, that was really cool, though, like, kind of robotic people. Do we see them again?
I think actually the next level we go into will have more of them. Yeah, this one also has robots.
Metropolis.
But anyway, back to Outer Wilds before we end the episode real quick. But with what you were saying before, it doesn't really have a lot of replay value, unfortunately, because once you know what you're doing, you can just do everything. Once you have all the information,
Sure.
Literally,
But most Metroidvanias and whatnot do have a lot of replay value.
yes, and that's because you have to unlock the items to go to different areas and blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
This is why I'm saying it's more of a Metroidvania in terms of ideas, or, in terms of information.
Again, I understand where you're coming from, but I still feel like that's
It's not the most... It's
not the best comparison to draw.
That's fair. But yeah, it's one of those games that you can't really play twice and get the same experience because you have to... It's a game of learning, and you can't learn twice.
Right, because that would require being able to unlearn something so you can relearn it. But even if you go without doing something for a while, you still have, to some extent, a subconscious memory of doing these things.
And the game...
Typically. There are some who don't.
And the game does know this, too, because you can... If you know what you're doing, you can just finish the game in, 10 minutes, I want to say. If you know what you're doing. There is an achievement.
I would say 15.
15? Alright. There is an achievement.
Just because you got to actually make sure that you can do everything to get onto the Quantum Moon. Then from there you got to go...
Well, don't spoil too much.
Well...
For people who want to watch our playthrough. But yes, there is an achievement for getting everything in one cycle. Or, sorry, not getting everything. Sorry, not getting... You can't get everything in one cycle. What I meant to say is, there's an achievement for reaching the end in one cycle.
Oh, like just immediately from the get-go?
Yeah, just wake up and go to the end.
Which, yeah, you definitely could do that. And that's why another thing of why I would argue is, that Metroidvania is not quite a great comparison, because in Metroidvania, you are still somewhat limited by the power-ups of what you have at your disposal. You can't just rush all the way to the end of the Metroidvania just with your base powers alone.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, anyway. I'm pretty sure most of them you have to at least access the upgraded boots. So you get the double jump thingy.
And you know what? Not even...
And I think... Wait. In the original Metroid, there is a particular thing with, after collecting the bombs early on, you can actually use the bomb hop thing to actually get to other areas and whatnot that you're not supposed to without some other power-ups and whatnot.
And yeah.
So maybe that one you can kind of cheese it, but
I just want to say, not even Breath of the Wild is that able to, because Breath of the Wild was, marketed as you being able to fight Ganon, right from the beginning of the game, but you actually can't. You still have to go through the tutorial on the Great Plateau to get the glider before you can escape the Great Plateau, basically.
Do you need the glider to get to his castle or something? Or?
Well, the Great Plateau is, elevated. You can't get off of it without the glider because you'll just fall to your death. So you literally have to complete, a small tutorial on the Great Plateau before you are given the glider and are able to leave the Great Plateau.
Outer Wilds, don't you technically also need to go... Yeah, you gotta go through the tutorial and everything because you gotta get the codes from What's-His-Face up on the museum thing. And you gotta have the...
You don't actually need to use the tutorial, though. You can just go to the museum and get the launch codes. The tutorial is completely optional.
That's fair. I don't know. I would consider everything up until getting the launch codes and whatnot and starting the cycle being the tutorial.
And that's fair, but literally, it's not required. Breath of the Wild, it is required for you to go to the tutorial, but for Outer Wilds, you can just talk to the guy.
That's fair. There's not a lot of games that allow you to beat them that quickly.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting when you think about it.
Mm-hmm. And, it is a long game. It is... It's not, long. It's a decently length game.
I don't know if I would even consider it a long game. It's a wide game.
Yes.
There's not a lot of, length to it, but there's a lot to go do to get to figuring out how to get. Yeah.
Like, it really depends on how much knowledge you have. If you know everything, you can beat it in 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't, you go on this big, long adventure to discover everything, to then beat it. And I just think it's really cool. Anyway, we went on a tangent. Anyway, see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.